Well, here we are with another episode of Real Estate Agents Driving in Cars, Looking at Mansions, sort of. We don't have the complete package today. I don't know that we've ever had that. We have my car. We have the most famous Turkish real estate manager in the business in Southern California. So that's great. Erol Bayraktar is our guest today. I love the guy, he's fantastic. So it's gonna be cool to talk to him about how he works with agents. And our real special guest today is a $16.388 million mansion, 9 Coral Ridge in Newport. Just on the market, I believe it's just on the market today. And that is exciting. So we're gonna have to change the title of the show from Real Estate Agents Driving in Cars, Looking at Mansions, sort of, to Looking at Mansions. I mean, today is a real mansion. So I think we'll do this one in 2 parts because it's a little bit of a drive from North Orange County. It's a nice cool morning here. We're at the Coldwell Banker office in Yorba Linda. I'm, waiting on Errol, late as usual. And we'll also, once we get there, I think part 2, I'm gonna grab Doug and Rachel Schwarzsdom, who are the listing agents, and chat with them a little bit about what they do to list a property over 10 million, a $16 million home. So this is gonna be super fun today. I told myself that I wasn't gonna say super fun and super exciting, but I did. I guess it's just part of my vocabulary. I'm super excited to talk to Errol, super excited to see the house, and we're gonna have a super fun time in the car. So as soon as he gets here, we'll get this show on the road. Check this out. Only like 2 hours late. Here he is, Erol Bayraktar.
What are you doing?
How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Good. So I introduced you as the most famous Turkish real estate manager in the business in Southern California.
Absolutely.
I actually
in the world.
Well, maybe in the world. I Googled Turkish real estate celebrities.
Yes.
And, well, either I couldn't read their name or really nobody came up in Southern California. So I think you do have the title.
I got it.
So we're going to take my car. I know you're not going to be really excited about that.
Not excited about that at all.
I knew it, but it's comfortable.
So we're traveling in
we're
sort of.
We're big guys. We need a big car.
Sure you don't want to take my truck instead? It's a little nicer.
It's kind of the same. No, it's not. It's the same.
I think so.
We're gonna take my car.
We can go off-roading.
But we're gonna see a $16.388 million mansion.
Absolutely.
That I think it's going on. Today's the first showings of the home.
It was open this weekend. They had a lot of groups come through, but this is the first broker preview for the listing. It's at 9 Coral Ridge in Crystal Cove, Newport Coast. Beautiful, drop-dead gorgeous, brand new construction. We sold this gentleman's home in Shady Canyon when other agents were not able to do the deed and get it done. We took the listing, we were able to get it sold. The Schwarzsdoms did a wonderful job, and now they were awarded this new, brand new construction listing as well, just like the one in Shady Canyon, and we're gonna hope to get that one sold too.
So we shoot all of my shows as the train goes by. I hope that it's not really gonna ruin your show.
The timing was perfect. I cued the train right as I was coming up.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this in 2 parts because it's a little bit of a drive. We're gonna chat, we're gonna talk about how you work with agents, how you coach agents, like your tips and tricks, secrets, things like that.
Okay.
And we'll wrap the show as we get to the mansion. Because this is a big home, $16 million, that's a big listing. So we'll wrap it as we walk up to the mansion. And then part 2, we'll look at the mansion and we'll talk to the Schwarzsdoms and we'll have a good old time.
Schwarzsdoms, absolutely.
All right, here we go.
All right, buddy.
And here we are in the car now, headed down to Newport with classic. We didn't have traffic for a second there, but we just ran into
hit it.
California traffic, baby.
Absolutely.
So I'm here with Erol Bayraktar. I love the guy. I think I've known you on and off for a long time.
Absolutely.
And I've never had another truly bald guest. But I think that as I'm looking at your head, I think you're bald by choice, which is completely insane to me. Because if I had the little stubble on the top of your head like you have, I would grow that out. It would be Oh yeah, I would be beautiful.
Well, like I said, DJ, you know, I'm just so honored to be on your show. I'm excited to be here. And when you told me, you know, hey, I need you to come out, I'm shooting my Bald and the Beautiful show.
No.
I said, I'm there. I'm going to go ahead and just shave my head just for you.
You know, there's a lot of sarcasm in that. When I was dead serious that I would, you know, I do love your head. So, so here we are. We're driving down to Newport. Errol is one of our top managers at Coldwell Banker, and you've been in the biz for 20 years as well? Or
Yeah, I got my license in 1994, so you guys can do the math, about 25 years.
Yeah, excellent. And you were an agent for a long time?
I was, yeah.
And when did you get into management, which would be, you know, you would have to follow the passion for teaching and helping others. Really, that's what we do.
Absolutely. I've been in management for off and on 15 years, going on about 12 years straight. I've been
and you ran my office after I left one of them, right?
I did. And you know what? Everybody was so happy.
You made it better than it was, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was my office.
I helped you shape your office that you have now.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that a little bit because, you know, I do know that your agents love you, and so that means you do something special. See, here's the thing. All the joking aside, because I do love to joke around with Errol, and he's super fun.
Yep.
I can tell this, though, is if I were an agent, I could tell that you do actually really deeply care. Because sometimes people joke around and, you know, they're just jokesters. But you actually are a super caring guy. You're a great dad. You're a great husband. Your wife is in my office. She loves you. She doesn't get there and, you know, say anything different. No. It's that you're a good person. So that's the heart of everything. So how do you take and translate that and help an agent? So let's talk like a newer agent, because we get to really hear the models in there.
Sure.
And we can touch on, I know I'm saying their name wrong, it's like Schwartzstrom, who we're going to see today.
Yes.
We can talk about what you do with top agents as well, but let's talk about really somebody joins your company. Errol cares. You've walked in their footsteps before. What are some of the first things that you do to get somebody started up and running, making money in this business?
You kind of hit the nail right on the head, DJ, and you know what, I get asked that question a lot, and I'm sure you do as well. It's you know, what makes us different? What makes us different from the other managers out there? Not only just the company. Obviously, the company value proposition is through the roof, and it's the best in the industry, so that's easy. But when it comes down to us and being able to really care about the agents that we're recruiting in, and I let everybody know when I'm interviewing them, I want them to go to 3, 4, 5 different offices. I want them to talk to other managers and see what other offices look like and what the energy is like and what the people are like in that office. At the end of the day, I let the agents know that I'm talking to that, you know, I'm committing to them as much as they're committing to me if they decide to join my office. My door is always open. I am there to answer any question. There's no question too big or too small. And you know, from the get-go, it's really about customizing the coaching that I do for my agents. And it's not, you know, kind of considering them a newer agent or an experienced agent or maybe a mid-tier agent that wants to grow. It's really customized to them, to their personality type, to what really kind of excites them, what makes them tick. And you know,
let's say I joined your office, and I'm like, you know, I got to put some kids through college, and I'm tired of working a job, and I want to make a lot of money.
Okay. Well,
tell me how to do that.
Well, the first thing I do is my coaching sessions are very, very simple. We need to find out what is fun for you, what makes you tick, what is your personality style. Are you a little bit more you know, expressive? Are you a little bit more amiable? Are you a driver personality? Are you an analytical personality? And then from determining that, you know, we can go with, you know, what are your fortes? What have you done in the past?
Like what would I be willing to do to meet people and talk to people?
Not even willing to do. It's just, you know, it's got to be fun for you. If it's not fun for you, if it doesn't excite you, you're not going to keep doing it. You're going to do it because I'm telling you to do it, but it's not going to be in your heart. It's not going to be your passion.
So that's really good what you're getting at, because the key, the underlying thing that I'm hearing is whatever I'm going to pick and whatever you're going to work me through, I'm going to have to be consistent. That's the key word.
Absolutely.
Consistent.
Yeah, I tell all my agents.
So I can't do something in this business every once in a while.
No.
You got to treat it like a job, like a business.
Like you're the CEO of the company. You've got to, I mean, obviously we're going to look at rate of return and look at what's working, what's not working, where to, move dollars around, etc. But for the most part, if you're not trying something for at least 6, 8, 10 months, if not a year before giving up on it or changing your strategy on that particular avenue of how you're creating business, you're not going to get a real figure of what is going to happen. And sometimes that might take 2 years. It might take longer than that to really figure out what your rate of return is. So
let's talk about some of those activities really quick, because I hear things and I'm like, I want to.
Sure, of course, yeah.
In your opinion, or what you're seeing, and you're down in Irvine, so that's the center of Orange County, right? I mean, we're in the heart of real estate world here.
We're in Quail Hill, Shady Canyon. Yep. So we're right there.
Lots of real estate, high-end real estate happening.
Absolutely.
What are, in your opinion, or statistically that you know from your office, what are the top, let's say, 3 activities that agents should engage in right now, 2019? What do they need to be doing?
Well, I think the number one thing is a lot of managers out there kind of tiptoe around this, and I think it's unfortunate when you've got to put in the hours, you've got to put in the time, and that requires picking up the phone. That requires getting belly to belly with with your folks, with your sphere of influence, your family, your past clients. Oftentimes when I get an agent that's coming to me and going, hey, I really want to step up my game, I really want to I want to get coached by you, I want to grow. It's really simple when we just look back at what they're doing and what they're not doing, and a lot of it's just so simple. They're not communicating, they're not getting in contact with the people that already know them, like them, and trust them, and are the people that are most likely going to be doing business with them. So that's the first thing.
So database, sphere of influence,
absolutely.
Who you know, and consistently contact.
And it can't just be an email drip. Some of my agents sit there and go, well, I put them into the CRM, and it's not just that. It's putting them into the CRM. When the CRM sends out a blast or a newsletter or our Clients for Life program giveaways or our charity events, it's really picking up the phone and getting a hold of those people, making sure they received the email, that they opened the email, that they looked at it. A lot of times it's funny, and this might be able to get edited out, but I tell my people to just shoot the shit with their people, get on the phones and just ask them how their holidays are looking, what are they doing, where are they going, what are their plans in the new year. When summer's over, ask them where they went on vacation. Where did you go? I'm looking forward to next year's summer vacation. I'm trying to get feedback from everybody to see where I might want to go and make it a more personal call. It doesn't always need to be about real estate. It really just needs to be about caring and asking them about how their family's doing, how's work going. And it's the common reciprocal, right? When we're on the phone with somebody or belly to belly with somebody, if we ask them how their job's going and their life's going, they're going to reciprocate that question right back to us, DJ. Right. And that opens up, all the doors for us to try to do what we do, and that's help our clients reach all their goals and their dreams.
So that's a really good answer. Now, interestingly, I asked for 3 activities, and you gave me a really great answer on one.
Okay.
So you don't have to answer it. I just think it's interesting.
I'll answer all 3.
Are there 2 other things? I mean, really.
Again,
it's
customized to your personality type. So if you are an outgoing, expressive, you love talking to people, you're good at, I always tell my agents, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You got to listen twice as hard as you talk, right? Mm-hmm. So I know that's really hard for you to do sometimes, DJ.
You notice I'm listening right now.
Right now you are. But it's really just get out there and do open houses and do events in your community. Be a part of whatever is near and dear to your heart. If you have maybe somebody who's been affected by cancer or Alzheimer's or child abuse or anything like that near and dear to you, make sure you're donating your time and making a difference in the community, and the business will come. Don't do it to get business, but just do what you love and what you feel passionate about, and the rest will fall into place. So open houses, I think, are a great thing to for newer agents if they're out there looking to maybe grow their sphere of influence and grow their client list. There's no easier way than to put some signs up and put it all over the internet that you're doing an open house at a beautiful listing, and let the people come to you, and then let your personality shine.
Yep.
And finally, I think geographical farming, it's been tried and true since the beginning of time.
Yep.
You know, since realtors were writing contracts on stone tablets and carving, chiseling in the deals, pertinent information into a stone tablet. It's just, I think most of my top agents are geographical farmers. They are not just mailing to their farms, they're involved in the community, they're involved in the farms, they're involved with the PTA, the sports programs, the high school, the, maybe even, above and beyond that with the chamber or the Rotary or whatever. It's just being involved, getting belly to belly with people and letting, like I said, your personality shine. I think no matter what your personality type is, what really makes you float, it's all about, there's gonna be people out there that are gonna think that your personality is great, and there's gonna be some people that go, oh my gosh, I would never do business with that person. And we're not there to, impress everybody. It's just get in front of enough people to where you impress some of them, and they'll do business with you.
83% of business by repeat and referral. So not ironically, you talk about sphere first.
Yep.
Then statistically, I was just reading this the other day, the top 2 comeback activities for top agents are open houses and geographic farms. So good job on the answer, dude.
Right, brother.
We must be reading the same articles.
We are. Well,
No, that's dead on.
We at least go to the same barber, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut it for just a minute. We've got some more traffic. I should probably, I know how to get there sort of, but
just heading towards the water.
Yeah, I'm heading towards the water, but we might wanna bypass the traffic. So I'm gonna stop the tape, double check the route, and we're gonna be pulling, for everybody out there watching, we're gonna be pulling up to a $16 million mansion in just a minute. Awesome. Gate within a gated community. It's a double gated community. The guy's really mad behind me because I'm fanboying and driving slow. But look at this neighborhood. I gotta drive up here real quick. I'm probably going the wrong way. But holy cow, can you believe what they're building up here? Look at this. That's insane. Every house is insane. Look at that. Am I going the right way?
Sure. Loops.
Wow. Look at that. One after another. Look at that. Holy cow. Underground parking right there. I think they all have underground parking.
Yes.
Look at that. Wow. That's the thing up here? Big garages?
In order to fit a 10 to 12 car garage or an 8 car garage or more, yes.
Wow.
That is correct.
So where is it?
I'm putting it back into Waze right now. Let's see.
Still, I'm looking.
It says arrived at 9 Coral Ridge, but not sure.
Look at that. Holy mamma jamma.
I just need to find, I think it's this one.
Oh. Is that it? Oh no, it's that one. Because I remember the picture.
Yep, there.
That's it. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll pause this for a second. There is our $16 million mansion. Boom. Oh, and we have made it. We've had our little road trip.
Yes, absolutely.
And we are at a $16 million mansion. So let's look at that. I can see Doug up there right now.
There's Doug and Rachel, right up there at the front door as they should be.
So we're gonna look at us walking up to it.
All right, cool.
You dressed really great for this.
Thank you.
You
did
look good,
too,
man. You've never taken your sunglasses off yet.
I'm not gonna take them off until I get inside.
Okay.
It's sunny. It's a beautiful sunny Southern California day.
It is. Hey guys, look at that. We've made it. You're on the show.
Yay, awesome. Is this a kind of millionaire mansion or
No, this. Look, Doug, good to see you. Rachel, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Wow.
Hi, Errol.
So you're really defeating my show, which is real estate agents driving in cars looking at mansions, sort of.
Okay.
And now I've made it to a real mansion. So good job. I think I got you there.
All right.
Look at that. So this is actually going to be the end of part 1.
Got it.
And then I'm going to turn it off and we're going to start and film a whole part 2 and I'll,
Perfect.
if I could do a little interview with you guys. All right, so we've got Erol Bayraktar, and am I saying that right now?
You are saying it
because I
right,
think I've
yeah.
said Bayraktar.
You're close enough.
Yeah. That's enough with the Turkish.
Yeah, you know.
stuff.
I still don't even know what DJ really stands for, but
It's David James Berg III.
yeah, sure. That's what you tell people, but I'm pretty sure it's something else. But, okay.
So you
And I just want to start by saying
we should start this
I'm
one.
super excited about being on your show. You know, I'm honored, DJ, because you're infamous. You're a YouTube sensation. You are an influencer, and you know what? When you told me I was going to get to be on an episode of The Bald and the Beautiful, I really just, you know what? I was honored, and I'm here, and this better be good, guys. So I'm just going to preface it with that.
All right, let's go take 2 on that. Just
Take
hold
2.
a second.